Yes, a quick little life story for you here. You see my mate, yeah? My boy who I train with once a week. I met him through an acquaintance, yeah? At a party. And he come just to come drop in one day. We weren't really close at all, we weren't tight, we were just on friendly vibes and that. And little did he know he was going to end up fucking in hospital with me. I was in the middle of some psychotic attack. I was very lucky that day. He got me in his car and I sent him on a wild goose chase, convincing him that half of the fucking Bristol were out to trying to kill me. It was very convincing. He'll even admit that the stuff I was telling him he believed. He believed the majority of it until obviously, until it got a bit extreme. He tried to go and move my car for me that day. I convinced him that if he touched that car, we'd be doing life in jail because that car had been involved in some mad shit, and it was all in my head, man. It was all delusional. I just thought everybody was out just to work against me, kill me. It's called psychosis. It's the reason why I'm telling this story. It's called drug-induced psychosis. I was diagnosed with it about 10 years ago now. Maybe not as long as that, maybe about eight years ago. Which means every time I take drugs, I just go delusional in my brain and think that all this mad stuff's happening. It's very common, people that take this stuff. So it's kind of the trip I used to take every time I used to take it. I used to be prepared for all this make-believe stuff in my head, and people that haven't been in that state of mind will just think now, like, why would you pay to be like that? But it's beyond me. Addictions are addictions. Your brain tells you this time it ain't going to be like that. And every time it fucking well is. But anyway, my point was, you see that man right there? He stuck with me through all that time. We ended up in hospital that day. They try and get me sectioned, and I didn't fucking want to know, man. It was always very hard. I always used to come round, and I was in tatters, man. But bless his soul, man, bless his heart. True boy for life, that. A man I'll take to the grave with me. Not like that, but you know, I've got his back, and I'd die for the boy like he would die for me. But yeah, it's just, he praises me, and he just sent me some long ass message yesterday. We ended up linking up today, but just saying how proud of me he was on that. And it's mad, innit? Because you know me for that short time, 3 years, and he's seen me from the bottom to the top. Like a lot of you have sat with, and all this stuff I talk about, I've sat there and you've witnessed it in front of your own eyes, because this is the character I've been, so I can't hide from it. It's the person I've been all my life, majority of my life, my adult life, a lot of my childhood as well. Scary, man. But listen, I'm grinning from ear to ear, and I'm going to continue to keep talking and telling these stories and hoping I encourage and pull people out their holes, their sequences, their structures, their lifestyles. That we can change, man. If I can do it, so can you. Please understand, it's not as scary as you think. Like, this is my life now, and now I look back and think, how could I physically put alcohol and drugs back into my lifestyle now, with the new routine, new structure, new friends, new things that excite me? It's impossible. It's generally impossible. You stick to the guidelines and everything you learn along the journey, and it's virtually impossible to go wrong. You got to stick to the plan, one day at a time. Don't look forward, don't look back, and concentrate on day one. One day and every day. Love people, man.